David Carter, December 20th, 2021. I'll explain why. Monty, you could do a roll call. Trish, sorry. That's the first time, okay?
Give you every time. Alderman Santee?
Here.
Alderman Glad?
Here.
Alderman McClatchy?
Here.
Alderman Harding?
Here.
Alderman Strack?
Here.
Alderman Devine? Alderwoman Miller? And Mayor Judd, all absent.
So Mayor Judd, as you know, is absent. He's unavoidably detained. He will not be able to be here tonight. He is in town. And the procedure at this point is to entertain a motion not for Mayor Pro Tem since he's in town, but a temporary chair of the meeting, which is one of the aldermen. If someone could make a motion to that effect, we would take action.
I'll make a motion.
Okay, there's a motion to appoint a temporary chair of
Alderman Strack.
Sean Strack as temporary chair. And Sue Miller just walked in, so we'll add her to the roll call and she can participate. So Sue, the mayor is unavoidably detained, so he won't be here tonight. So there's been a motion to appoint a temporary chair of the meeting as opposed to Mayor Pro Tem because Wayne's still in town. That means the temporary chair, if appointed, will vote in their position as alderman. And that motion was to appoint Alderman Strack as the temporary chair. And is there a second? I can't remember.
Oh, yeah.
Not yet.
You need a second?
Second.
Second's made. Any discussion? And roll call.
Alderman Harding?
Yes.
Alderwoman Miller? Yes. Alderman Santee?
Yes.
Alderman Glad?
Yes.
Alderman McClatchy?
Yes.
Alderman Strack?
Yes.
Okay. And I got everybody.
Everybody, so he will, you have to be in the camera. The reason, Alderman Strack will sit in Mayor Judd's seat, I think, for the camera. I'm not sure how the camera moves. It doesn't.
It doesn't. This gets the.
Okay.
Excellent. Can we all stand for the pledge? Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Moving on to item number 4 tonight for the public hearing, for the 2021 property tax levy in the amount of $3,073,069. Looking for a motion to adopt the 2021 property tax levy and not to exceed the amount.
Okay, so first we're gonna conduct a public hearing. Do you wanna explain, Carolyn, is that what you do?
I don't really have anything to add other than this is what we discussed at the last two.
This was the determination at the last meeting?
Yep.
So are there any questions from the city council, first of all? And is there any questions from the public or anybody online if that works? I don't know if that works, but any questions from anybody from the public? Okay, then we need a motion to close the public hearing.
McClatchy?
Did you ever open it first? Huh? You did.
Alderman Santee on the second?
I will second the motion.
Thank you. Any discussion? Clerk, please call the roll.
Alderman McClatchy?
Yes.
Alderman Santee?
Yes.
Alderman Glad?
Yes.
Alderman Harding?
Yes.
Alderman Strack?
Yes.
Alderwoman Miller? Yes.
Yes.
And did you ask for Alderman Glad?
Yes.
She did.
Yes.
Got it.
Moving on to item number 5 on the agenda tonight.
No, right, so we conducted the public hearing,
Oh,
and now after the public hearing is closed, now we're gonna act on the motion.
got it. Apologies. So,
We'll entertain a motion.
to adopt the 2021 property tax levy ordinance in the amount not to exceed $3,073,069. I'd be looking for a motion.
Alderwoman Miller.
I'll make that motion to adopt the 2021 property tax levy ordinance in the amount not to exceed $3,073,069.
Thank you. Do I have a second? Alderman Harding.
I second that motion.
Thank you. Any discussion?
Alderman Glad has.
Okay. Go ahead, Alderman Glad.
Okay, one, I want to call everybody's attention to some of the staff reports, and that's the fact that even from 2010 to 2020, that the city lost revenue of $6.4 million, and that if it continues for another 10 years, that we compound to an additional over $19 million. The thing is does the city actually all lose all that revenue, or does that just stay in the taxpayer's pocket, of which helps the economy because they have more money to be able to spend throughout our community? And every time we're taking money out of their pockets, that does stifle the economy to some extent. Now, we've gone, I understand, with 10 years of no increases, actually a 3% decrease at 1 year. And the way it seems like it's being set up, that we're talking about future years, is that we're going to be looking at increasing it yearly. And I just feel that, especially at this time right now, with inflation going on and everything else, that there's going to be a world of hurt, I think, very soon out in the public with the way the economy is going. And I'm a little fearful of raising taxes at this point. Thank you.
Thank you, Alderman Glad. Alderman McClatchy.
Yeah, I just want to make it clear that this is going to be basically $2 a year for a $250,000 home.
Carolyn, can you confirm?
Correct.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
Alderman Sanford.
No, it's a tough decision when you're always looking at a tax levy, and I see Alderman Glad's point in regards to 10 out of the last 11 years, we've gone 0, and then we did bump it down once 3%. I think we've, over the years as a council, we've shown a lot of fiscal responsibility, and it's a tough vote to go with. I know the economy is not doing as well as we'd like to see it do. You know, I'm hoping for better times coming soon, and you know what our staff has gone through, and different tough questions, and you know, tough things that they had to make decisions on over the past few years. It's not going to relieve all the burden, but I'm willing to move forward, and it's a 1-year property tax levy, and we'll be doing the same. We'll be doing the same thing in a year from now. Thank you.
Any other questions or concerns? Clerk, please call the roll.
Alderwoman Miller,
Yes.
Alderman Harding,
Yes.
Alderman McClatchy,
Yes.
Alderman Glad,
No.
Alderman Santi,
Yes.
Alderman Schrack,
Yes. Motion carried. Thank you. Item number 5 on tonight's agenda is any public comment. Is there anyone from the public who would like to come to the podium and speak this evening? Seeing no movement, I will close the public portion of the meeting. Moving on to the consent agenda, item number 6, A through K this evening. I have a motion to approve 6A through K. Alderman Santi.
I'll make a motion to approve consent agenda items 6A through K as presented.
Do I have a second? Alderwoman Miller.
Second that motion.
Thank you. Any questions or concerns?
I do.
Alderman Glad.
This question would be for, I guess, Attorney McCardle, because evidently he was the one that would have helped put these agreements together. And if he could address what it means as approving these agreements tonight, but then allowing the mayor for modifications, at his discretion, not related to the fees. What is that supposed to mean?
Yeah, actually, that would be the chief of police, and he knows what those, he knows why we inserted that.
Sure, I can answer that. So just for clarification, H, A, B, C, and D, that language is not added, it's just E. We're, in the final stages, just refining some language reference Fox River Grove Police Department's contract with us. We do provide them some additional services, and they would prefer to have that additional language in their contract. So, it's just, that we don't want to touch the substance as far as the rates and what the actual revenues are for the contract. That's what we're asking council to approve tonight. But we're just allowing the mayor, if we have to make a minor change that's not related to the actual rates that we're going to be charging, more just language verbiage with the advice of Attorney McCardle, the opportunity to do that so we can move forward with the contract. Otherwise, we would bring this back a second time to council.
Could you hear the reply, Alderman
Back to
Glab?
the council for different modifications, I would have thought that, it would come back to the council and if there were different modifications that had to be.
So it actually, it's just one, it's just one provision, regarding insurance, and, we should have that ironed out here shortly. We just didn't hear back from the administrator or the, attorney for Fox River Grove, but we're close.
Additional questions or concerns, Alderwoman Miller?
I'm assuming that, HA was a 5-year with the dates May 1 to April 30th, 2027, and that was just not on the agenda?
No.
Okay, I just made that assumption that everything was
You
lined
see
up.
that, chief?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just oversight. They're all 5-year contracts that start at the same time and end at the same time. I apologize.
Perfect, thank you. As I read it, I didn't know if we needed to modify the agenda.
Looks like they got tired, there's no period there either.
Alderman Sandy?
Uh-oh, here comes Monty.
Just a real quick question, I guess this would be for the chief. Did we add or delete any, intergovernmental agreements in this 5-year deal?
No, we,
Same number.
we have 15 agencies that we dispatch for. These are 5 of those 15 with their contracts. They're existing customers. They've either been with us since December of 2016 or they've been with us since May of 2017, and they're just coming up on their 5-year renewal.
All right, thank you.
Monty?
I apologize. I don't want the chief to take the heat for this. So on 6HA, you can tell I copied and pasted, and it looks like I copied and I didn't paste the whole thing. So I wanted to I didn't want him to get in trouble. I wanted him to take the blame for that.
I appreciate that. That's a big hit for you.
Monty's
Yeah.
on the sword.
So yeah, if you look in the packet under the agreement in his agenda supplement, you can see exactly what's supposed to be on there. So I apologize for that. Sorry.
Thank you, Mike.
I saw it in the packet, but didn't know if we needed to modify the agenda.
Well, we can't really do that now. We'll do it by way of this motion. So the motion to approve the consent agenda with those years added up to HA, if you want to do that.
Additional questions or concerns from council? Clerk, please call the roll.
Alderman Santi,
Yes.
Alderwoman Miller,
Yes.
Alderman Strack,
Yes.
Alderman Harding,
Yes.
Alderman McClatchy,
Yes.
Alderman Glad,
Yes.
Moving on to item number 7, individual action item tonight. A, motion to authorize the mayor to sign and send a follow-up letter to all gaming operators in the city abating collection and remittance of the push tax for the end of 2021. And Attorney McCardle will present this for us this evening.
Yeah, so we've notified all of the operators and the businesses of the implementation of the push tax after it was adopted a month or so ago by the city council. Thereafter, we received some correspondence from the attorneys for groups of operators and some other correspondence. And they were resistant to the push tax for a couple of legal reasons, and we would like to have the mayor respond to that. And so we're asking for authority to send that correspondence, so we maintain the city's position consistently.
Thank you, David. Looking for a motion on 7A.
I'll make that motion.
Thank you. Do I have a second? Alderman Harding on the second? Sorry,
I'll second that motion.
Trish, did you get McClatchy on the first there? Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Alderman Harding. Discussion? Alderman Glab, any questions?
Yeah, the only question I had is, now this is gonna just be to the end of this year, and then, they will start collecting as of the 1st of January, correct?
That is what the proposed letter indicates, yes. They raised the concern that the, collection of the tax was very quick in the end of November, beginning of December. And, we're inclined to agree and give them time to get all their,
Iron everything out.
Mhm.
Yeah, which makes sense, and the abatement is just abating it, it's not like we're not still enforcing it.
Correct.
So, okay,
Exactly.
thank you.
Any other council questions or concerns? Alderman,
Yeah, just one quick question. I know a couple weeks ago, they put a bunch of signs up, that was just J&J doing that in their establishment?
No, I think there were more than just one.
That was the vendor that was putting the signs up in our establishment, but obviously there's a couple other operators that have partnered with them, and so they've corresponded with us with an attorney it's about the process. So really what it comes down to is the process for collecting that amusement tax, and if it requires programming of machines and things like that, it takes time to do that, and obviously everybody knows that the box is not the proper method to do that, so.
Okay, that's it.
excellent. Clerk, please call the roll.
Alderman McClatchy?
Yes.
Alderman Harding?
Yes.
Alderman Strack?
Yes.
Alderwoman Miller?
Yes.
Alderman Santee?
Yes.
Alderman Glab?
Yes,
Moving on to discussion items 8. Anybody have anything that we need to address? Seeing none.
I do.
Alderman Glab?
Yeah, even though nobody can see me, still like to wish everybody happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year to everybody here at the council, as well as everybody out in the city again.
You too, Andy.
Yeah. You too, Andy.
Thank you, Alderman Glab. Moving on to item 9, no executive session tonight. Item 10, there's no staff reports this evening presented for council's review. The mayor is not here for mayor report. Oh, Chief, you have a mayor report
I
tonight?
just wanted to add on the staff reports that, at council's request, we have updated the speakers in the council chambers here and included new microphones, at all the stations. And we're in the process of just tweaking the volume on all of them, but you should see a notable difference, in the ability for the audience and everybody to hear you when you speak based on the upgrade to the system.
Excellent. Thank you, Chief. No mayor's report since he is absent tonight. Any other city council comments for this evening? Alderman McClatchy.
Yeah, I'd just like to say, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to everybody. Hopefully next year's better than last, but, we'll see. And go Bears.
Thank you. Anyone else? I'm looking for a motion to adjourn. Alderwoman Miller,
I move to adjourn.
second. Alderman Santee.
I will second that motion.
Excellent. Clerk, please call the roll.
Alderwoman Miller?
Yes.
Alderman Santee?
Yes.
Alderman Glab?
Yes.
Alderman McClatchy?
Yes.
Alderman Harding?
Yes.
Alderman Strack?
Yes.